Go across town now. Tarrant County reporting kind of the obvious today. They're dealing with a full-on surge of COVID cases. County health leaders say that hospital beds, for instance, occupied by adults with COVID, account for right now 18.7% of their capacity, nearly 20%. County Judge Glenn Whitley says that he has not reached out directly to Governor Greg Abbott about local control for masks, but he did say he wishes the governor would reconsider his executive order when it comes to statewide no mask rules.
I've always been a strong proponent of local control, and I think that's what we need right now. Texas is a big state. You need to let the folks, the elected officials at the local level, do what they feel like's best for their constituents.
When asked if he would consider another mask mandate himself, Judge Whitley told us that he would certainly look at it again after talking with hospitals and mayors of other cities in Tarrant County. In the next 30 minutes, parents are expected to push for mandatory masks in Fort Worth schools. The district did announce just this week that it would strongly encourage masks when students go back next week. Our Jason Allen live in Fort Worth today. So could the district reverse course from where they've been?
Well, there's no recommendation right now to do that, Doug. There's no vote scheduled on that. There is a presentation that the board is going to get tonight on what the safety policies are for next year. And as you mentioned, that policy makes it clear that masks are highly encouraged, but they're not mandatory. But there is a group of activist parents that have been mobilizing to put some more pressure on the district to possibly change that. This call to action has been spreading on social media. It references other districts that are defying the governor's orders now, and there's also a petition being sent around, and what they're asking for are really two things. One, make masks mandatory and enforce that, and that's for all students and staff and everyone on Fort Worth ISD campuses. Two, offer a virtual learning option, first for kids who can't be vaccinated for medical reasons, and then to any student under the age of 12. A local attorney who wants to see masks before his own kids go back to school next week told me he thinks Texas law is clear that the governor's authority does not overrule the independent school district on this issue.
Maybe the governor has the power to protect people by requiring masks, but he doesn't have the power to endanger people by eliminating masks from public spaces.
Fort Worth is one of the districts that face some legal action in the spring from the other side. Parents trying to prevent some of these mask policies or question some of the mask policies that had been put in place. This meeting tonight, in the next 30 minutes here, it's going to start with public comment, then move on to the presentation of what the policies are, at least what they are for right now. Live in Fort Worth tonight, Jason Allen, CBS 11 News.